Here's a little glimpse of what Roothy gets up to when he's left alone for too long. She probably thinks she'll be in for a nice relaxed time. Not likely, not if my territory mates have anything to do with it. Quiet drives in the bush and long days down the beach relaxing.
Hey,
Can we
well
get
done.
some muscle in? Excellent.
Fantastic.
It won't take you guys much to get this off.
Yeah, you.
Don't drop it. I have been so careful to bring this in. I don't know what's happening up top of the fridge. Go back and get the lid later. There we go.
Got him? Got this in.
And down.
Woohoo.
Where's the beer, Engel? Oh, happy
Put
days.
that in there.
Okay.
Cool.
You know, over the years you've seen Milo all over the country doing all sorts of amazing mileages, and this is going to be the first time, I think, on film that you've actually seen how we go about this, which is essentially she gets nothing but the best, the old girl, on the road. And you know why? Because that's what keeps an old truck going. In fact, I don't really care what you do with your new truck, but I would suggest you use good oil and good filters. But old trucks, they need it more than ever. They really do. They need your love. Bit like old women, but don't tell the Handbrake I said that. Okay, so old Safari Sam reckons I can use this little bit of the park. Always make sure you check with someone, you know, if you're going to do something like this in a park, and then be really careful. But I'm not very careful, so I did check. Stinking hot. Let's dive into an oil change. Brand new Terrain Tamer filter. Perfect. There's all sorts of filters out there. Get the good ones. Don't muck around. So you can tell when a plug's been out a few times, hey? That come out real easy.
G'day, Roothy.
Hey Sam, how you going, mate?
Good, mate.
Oh, you can shake my hands all grotty.
You're right.
Oh, mate, loving it, loving it. You
Yeah.
got the best park on earth here.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
No worries. It's where all the big celebrities stay.
Hey, what are you doing letting us in the gate? Come on, mate.
True.
Hey, listen, Sam, that maintenance shed of yours, you wouldn't have any silicone, would you?
Absolutely, mate. Grab some for you.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks, man. I always like to chuck a bit of silicone on my plugs, you know, my drain plugs. And I've got some here, but I don't want to open it up if I can help it, because in this kind of heat, it's going to go off real quick. All I need's a finger's worth of any old silicone, and I'm happy. Plug will stay in, no more drips.
Here you go, mate.
Oh, Sam, you're a saviour. Oh, wet area. That's me.
that work?
I don't need that. This will be perfect. Hey, I'll see you later on for, what is it, roast lamb?
Yeah, lamb on the spit, mate. Come down, have a beer and a bit of lamb.
Lamb on the spit and a beer. How good's this? Ha ha.
Sweet, mate.
Thanks, Sam. See you, mate. It's really important to make sure you don't get any silicone actually in the sump, because that's a bit of a disaster. Loose globs of silicone form up into little lumps of rubber and race around and block up holes. And those are the holes you want the oil to flow through. Easy. A slip of oil around the seal and in goes a new filter, because at the wedding party we'd all made plans to go wheeling. So I want the old girl ready. Things can get real tough up here real quick this close to the wet, and Mark and his mates know their country well. The Handbrake's still in bed, but we're in for some fun, I reckon. A quick bang of the filler cap to loosen her up, and she's ready to suck up some joy. Now, You know, lately you've seen the stickers on the truck, but anyone who's seen any of my stuff over the years knows I've always used Penrite. This isn't a commercial for Penrite. This is because that is the best oil on earth. If it was a straight commercial for Penrite, I wouldn't tell you this, which is I'm going to add some oil stabiliser, some flash lube oil stabiliser. Why? Because I love the stuff, and because 1540, that's a perfect oil for a whole lot of conditions. Up here, I just want a little bit more beef. It's an old motor, and it's stinking hot, and we're going to be playing in some mud. So that's what I do. Another trick I learned over the years, okay, pour a little bit of oil in and then get underneath and see if it's pouring out again. Why? Because every now and then you forget to chuck the plug in. And it's not, so it's all good. Stupid trick, but I'm stupid. Little bit of me fave. Oh, it goes in like treacle. Lovely. And I know how much oil Milo takes. If you don't know how much oil your truck takes, work it out before you fill it right up. And remember too, you probably want half a litre more or so to fill up a filter, which is what you're going to do every time, okay? You don't waste good oil without changing the filter. That'd be like having a shower and sticking yesterday's undies on. And don't tell the handbrake, all right? Save the old containers, because that's where the old oil's going. Then it goes off to the tip to be placed in the right place. Get it right. Don't dump it in the bush. Oh,
Wind it up and wind it down, mate.
Wind up and wind down.
Yeah.
Trying to sense the flash in this. What's the story on this? Because you got a 100 series as well. You're just taking this out to trash it.
No, I have a couple of really good mates in America, Dave and Charlotte. This is their truck basically, and they come over from America every year for a couple of months, and they go around to Indigenous land and documentary all their paintings.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me about that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Charlotte passed away last year.
Oh,
sad. Okay. Rest in peace, lovely lady, but all good, natural.
And it helped keep a whole lot of Indigenous culture alive.
A lot of land has not been mined now, so we want to.
This could be possibly the only Nissan that's got an excuse to exist in the country. Have a look.
Well, it's a good truck, yeah. Welcome to Patrol Land. Comfort with aircon.
Look at that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of Ford seats, I think. Mate of mine donated and put in. HD mechanic, mate.
Everyone's interested in much the same thing, eh?
Pretty much, eh? To protect and look after this beautiful land. So, yeah, it's a good thing. And to think that Americans have come all the way over to do this.
Yeah.
You know,
it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed. Yeah.
I think we'll just try and tow it. Just a couple of last minute adjustments. The clutch has actually come up, which is great. It's come up even further. There we go. Just make sure, you just got to have a little bit of free play in your clutch and that's enough. Beautiful. Ready to play. But just think of it as free suntan lotion. Free suntan lotion. You wouldn't get that in an air-conditioned truck. Bonus. We followed Mark and Shay in the GQ out towards the beach, which meant eating dust in Milo because things are pretty dry. Mark's mate Ben's in the GQ they built together, and karate instructor Chiz is in the Triton he's owned since 2003. Simon and Alice are in a Pathfinder, and my mate Size just had to bring his 61. Geez, he loves that truck. Shut the flaps. Shut the floor flap. Hook your foot around it. Did I say pretty dry? There's still a lot of wet hanging around by the look of things. It's not so bad for the bigger trucks, but I'm wondering how that Pathy will go. Hey, is this like your honeymoon?
Yeah, you could say it's a slight honeymoon. We're going to have a turn here, I think.
Roger that, turn in through the trees.
Might just see how the old GQ handles a bit of rollover.
Mate, that looks a little on the tricky side. Nice and wet too. Mark's got a track in mind that leads down to the beach, but nobody's driven it this side of the wet. That clay looks mighty slippery. There was a major upgrade to the Triton in 2003 when they fitted the Thornton limited slip diff. Good thing too, because that and a heap of experience is all Chiz has got to play with.
About standing up. Usually.
Oh! Good shot. The bigger trucks took the high line to stay out of that rut, but Chiz really shows how much he knows his Triton by heading in low. Who needs a lift, eh, mate?
I'll just wait here in case you need a recovery. Oh, I see you. You're all good.
Oh, right here, brother.
Welcome to the beach, John. And, oh, bugger me. Mates down here, Dan, eh? Actually, this guy's a bloody good mechanic, so if you've got any dramas.
Oh, is that Dan with the 80 series I met at your party? I just haven't had a good yarn.
John, check out on the left here, I think it's a Subaru, what's left of it anyway. We've got a photo of my wife there sitting in it a few years ago. I'll have to send it to you.
Beautiful. There's not much of it left now.
You definitely got to be cautious out on the beach here. You know, there's a lot of black mud that just appears. You may not see it and might be right underneath that white sand, but yeah, you got to be careful. These rocks on the left here, John, that's been exposed since I've been down here last, so that's all new.
Oh, right, eh? There's been a bit of action, eh?
Yeah, the cyclone storms, and we had a good wet, like a seriously good wet, thank God, and it's, yeah, definitely evaluated the land again, good old nature. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a test run here for a few mob, eh? So, what do you reckon?
These slopes are a bit of a testing ground for the local four-wheel drive mob, and they give us a chance to sharpen up a bit for the days I know are going to follow. Hey, sometimes it's just about having fun.
Beautiful looking climbers. Ah, look at that.
You got dickheads up here too,
We got them here too, mate. Yeah.
Ah, do you know, well you do know, because you live here, you love it, wet season rearranges all of this, so tyre tracks make no difference at all. Dickheads dropping empty cans.
Doesn't take much to put it in your truck.
Oh, yeah.
Unreal.
Well, I'm going to put it in mine.
Yeah, you
Actually, I
do
might put it in yours.
Let's do this, love. You ready?
Do it, I'm ready.
Oh my God, here we go.
Mark's hung the GQ up. Looks like Milo to the rescue. I don't know how many times I've had to rescue patrols. He would have eaten it. A little bit more tyres and some locks, eh?
Yeah, I think an extra inch maybe of suspension then. I think we would have walked over that, but no, unfortunately, give it a shot.
So you got about 2 or 3 inches. I reckon Ben must have what, 5 or 6?
Yeah,
6
he's got
inches?
6. I got 2 inch with 30mm spaces.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
Let's
yeah.
ask him if he can have a go,
Let's do it.
and we'll
I'm up
see.
for
We'll
it.
see if it is a suspension job.
Yeah. Or it's just a patrol thing.
There's nothing better than watching a young bloke who knows his truck put it through its paces. Watch what Ben's doing here. He's feeling it out. He's taken a couple of low voltage stabs to see if he can find some traction. There's no way he's going to give up though. Not this side of breaking something. Look at the flex he's got from that 6 inches of lift. Even I've got to admit that's pretty awesome. That's the Nissan advantage. Get a load of that. Well done, mate. Awesome effort. Nothing feels better than that. It's truth. It's not the handbrakes, honeymoon, but she stopped the nagging. The only thing that matters is I got further than you, Mark. We tried a few tracks before finding one we could make. Possibly a bit too easy.
What do you think of the old Darwin beach there, John?
You are so lucky to be guys up here. This is just beautiful. That's what I love about travelling this land, the sheer beauty of Mother Nature. Glorious. I bet my old mate Robbo would have loved this beach. Life's a journey, not a destination. See you down the track, Steve.